Imagine a digital playground. Not your typical playground with swings and slides, but a virtual world buzzing with artificial intelligence. Here, we find two teams of AI agents, the hiders and the seekers. Their mission, you ask? To engage in a high-stakes game of hide-and-seek. The rules are simple. The hiders must avoid being found. The seekers, well, they need to find the hiders. This isn't just child's play. It's a fascinating experiment in artificial intelligence. Scientists wanted to see how AI agents would learn and adapt in a competitive environment. Would they develop strategies? Could they outsmart each other? Let's find out. In the beginning, it was chaos. Both the hiders and seekers moved randomly, like toddlers discovering their legs. There was no strategy, no cunning, just pure, unadulterated exploration. It was like watching a room full of puppies chasing their tails. Adorable, but not exactly a display of tactical genius. However, this random movement gave the seekers an early advantage. Think about it. If you're randomly searching for someone who's also moving randomly, you're bound to bump into each other eventually. And bump into each other they did. The seekers racked up early wins, while the hiders seemed destined for a life on the run. But little did the seekers know, the tides were about to turn. As the game progressed, something remarkable happened. The hiders, those digital underdogs, started to wise up. They began to understand the environment, the layout of the game. And then, they discovered the boxes. These weren't just any boxes. These boxes were the key to their survival. The hiders learned to manipulate their surroundings, pushing these boxes to block doorways and create fortresses of solitude. The seekers, accustomed to easy victories, were suddenly outsmarted. Their random movements were no match for the hiders' newfound love of interior design. The seekers, faced with this unexpected obstacle, didn't give up. They too were learning. They observed the hiders' tactics, analyzed their weaknesses, and then they discovered the ramps. Scattered throughout the virtual playground were these ramps, seemingly innocuous, yet full of potential. The seekers, with their newfound knowledge, began utilizing these ramps. They learned to launch themselves over the hiders' carefully constructed barricades, turning the tables once again. The hiders, once masters of their domain, were back to square one, or so the seekers thought. This game of digital hide-and-seek was far from over. The hiders, never ones to back down from a challenge, devised an audacious plan. They realized they could manipulate the ramps too. Not only that, but they could use them in ways the creators of the game never intended. They began stealing the ramps, dragging them away from the seekers, hoarding them like precious treasures. But that wasn't all. They discovered that by strategically placing and manipulating the boxes and ramps, they could launch themselves into the air. They were flying. Section 6, a game of cat and mouse, played at light speed. The game had evolved into a breathtaking display of strategy and counter-strategy. The hiders, with their mastery of physics and their box fortresses, were a force to be reckoned with. The seekers, armed with their ramp-jumping skills, were relentless in their pursuit. It was a game of cat and mouse, played at lightning speed, with the rules constantly being rewritten. Each iteration of the game led to new, unexpected strategies. The AI was learning, adapting, and evolving right before our eyes. Section 7. From Pixels to Predictability, the GAN connection. This incredible display of AI ingenuity might remind you of another technological marvel, generative adversarial networks, or GANs for short. GANs are a type of AI that involves two neural networks, locked in a similar game of one-upmanship. One network, the generator, tries to create something new, like a realistic image or a piece of music. The other network, the discriminator, tries to tell if the creation is real or fake. Through this constant back and forth, both networks improve. Section 8. The Beauty of Emergence, Complexity from Simplicity. The AI hide-and-seek experiment, much like the workings of GANs, highlights a beautiful concept in science emergence. Emergence is the idea that complex behaviors and patterns can arise from simple rules and interactions. Think about an ant colony. Each ant has simple rules to follow, yet together they create complex structures and accomplish incredible feats. The same is true for our AI agents. From the simple rules of hide and seek, we see the emergence of cooperation, strategy, and even a touch of creativity. Section 9. A glimpse into the future AI's boundless potential. The AI hide-and-seek experiment is more than just a game. It's a glimpse into the future of artificial intelligence. It shows us that AI is capable of learning, adapting, and even surprising us with its ingenuity. As we continue to develop AI, who knows what incredible feats we'll witness? From self-driving cars to robots that can assist with surgery, the possibilities are endless. And it all starts with a simple game of hide and seek. Now, isn't that something?